This has been the longest stretch of the podcast so far. Us trying to decide: are we doing the listener questions or the improv?
Let's do the listener questions. Let's do this.
Yeah,
listener
questions.
Sorry, Cam, you're gonna have to wait for the improv. I gotta make you wait.
Next week, tune in for Pure Art.
Yeah,
we're gonna have Matt Besser in here.
Oh my god.
All right, can you hit us with the what's the first question, Justine? Do you have them, or do we? Where can I find them? I can read them too.
I have some of them pulled up here. So this one came from one of Willow's posts. Are we doing names?
Yeah.
Oh, you have mine too. Okay, great. I am looking at mine.
Yeah, if that, yeah.
So I'd be afraid to ask on my main, I think. But go ahead.
Okay, so if we're doing the names of the people who did ask, this one, oh god damn it, I should have read the name first. This one is from Mbop Badoop Badop.
Love that guy.
Yeah. And this comes from Facebook. They said, my roommate's new boyfriend is sweet, but he uses the word vibe in every sentence. For example, morning vibes. What are you doing later? We're going to an EDM party. Vibes are going to be insane. Oh, you can't come? That's lame vibes for sure. My roommate is always asking me what I think of him, and I can't bring myself to tell her that hearing him speak grates on my every nerve. What should I do?
Yeah, that's an ick. That's an ick for me. I think
it's a move out vibe. That's roommate breakup vibe. That's bad.
Yeah.
Ending the
vibes.
She's dealing
vibes
with
needs to be used ironically or semi-ironically. Period, and that's it. There's no not use vibes seriously.
Right. That's very earnest throwing around of vibes.
Well, is he the type of person to eventually get tired of it? Because like I feel like I could maybe like grin and bear it, for a while if he's like a real sweetheart.
Make him do it real rapid fire. Like
this might be controversial. I just don't think men should use the word vibes. Like I just don't
vibes
think
are kind of for the girlies. You're right.
Yeah, I just don't think it's very. I don't know.
You could
make
girl
vibes. Yeah, every time a man says vibes, I do feel weird about it. Like it's usually it becomes a lasting joke in my mind that it happened, and then that's an ick. That is absolutely an ick. You're right. You're right.
My advice would be to make a vibe jar. So every time he says vibe, he has to put $1 in the vibe jar.
There you go. That's good.
Smart.
That's good.
And then you use the vibe jar to buy a
vibe.
I was wondering which one of us was going to make the vibrator joke connection.
Sorry.
Because he sure as hell ain't getting you off. So,
I think that's the official Succ answer. Vibe jar.
You're welcome. Yeah, vibe jar is the way to go. Good job.
From Ryan Davies, also on Facebook. I just ordered a genuine Christmas animal from the official website, but when it arrived, it was well over 5 pounds. Should I keep it or see if they'll let me exchange it for one that is closer to my desired weight of 3 pounds? All the advertisements say most of them are 3 pounds. Okay. My husband says I should just keep it and quit complaining, sweetheart, but he smells like jalapeno cheddar buffet wipes, so I can't trust him ever again. I don't know what the fuck anything in there meant. So
I have no idea. Wait, what was he buying?
Christmas animal? What is that?
A Christmas animal. A genuine.
What's a Christmas animal?
Christmas animal. I think it's an animal like that you get for Christmas.
Like a puppy?
What does that mean?
Just
it's an animal that you get on Christmas and you slaughter it and you eat it with your family. You guys never heard of a Christmas animal before?
Yeah.
Did no one else grow up on a farm?
It's implied. You never.
I just Googled it. There's nothing.
Okay.
Google ain't gonna have that information. It's passed down
it's too
orally.
Rural. Yeah, I got
exactly.
It's an oral thing.
It's an oral thing.
So I think our official answer is, Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hashtag it's an oral thing.
From Casey O'Brien, all my online friends are creating podcasts and I keep worrying they might bring it up and test what content I'm familiar with. I have done this. How do I find out what they're saying or joking about without having to actually listen?
Well, that's easy. You can just listen to any podcast on like most podcast apps allow you to listen in like ×4 speed. So you can easily kill an hour-long podcast in like 10, 15 minutes. Absorb some of the information and then you're good to go. Or alternatively, do what I do and just load someone's podcast up, hit the skip 30 seconds button a few times, listen to a few little snippets of conversation, and then generically say something like, I enjoyed when you talked about the book or whatever, because you're not going to really comprehend any of it. You just need to show them that
support them in some way, right?
You listened, exactly. And that counts as a play. So
it does count as a play.
I'm sure people are doing that with this show right now. In fact, some of them might land on this very sentence.
We thank you. We thank you very much for barely listening to our podcast and just skipping around. We like that. We love you.
It counts as a download. Keep doing it.
I have an alternative method that might work. So if you don't feel like actually listening to the podcast and really helping us out by giving us a play, totally cool too. You can just either join the Facebook group or follow the Facebook page and just kind of read generically what we're talking about, read some of the comments just in passing, and then mention that if someone asks, right? And they'll just believe you, right? Or they'll think that you listen to at least one episode. So there you go. You're good.
Yeah. How to prove you're a Succ listener.
Yeah, right.
It's a big problem that a lot of people are having.
We should make a Succ quiz or something with like all kinds of
the real Succ heads from the fake Succ
deep
heads.
lore.
Is a Succ is kind of the opposite of a pop in some circumstances. So it's like you hated pop quizzes, you're gonna love a Succ quiz. It's a little wet.
It's a little bit pathetic, but I love it anyway.